Hello everyone, this is the X-Allosaurus. As you can see here, I'm an ARK veteran. I have 22,000 playtime on ARK, Survival Evolved. So yeah, I have a lot of experience to tell about. I play most of the PvE though. This is not because I never tried a PvP before. I actually try and I get anxious every day. So I value my health. So that's one reason I typically avoid PvP. But that thing aside, today I kinda want to talk about two ARK creatures that I love taming. I basically to tame those two ARK creatures that everybody else despise. The first creature on the list, every beach buff hates it so much. It is pretty much a Pegomastax with wings. And unlike the Pegomastax, I actually love taming this fella. Starting up is everyone's least favorite seagull on the beach, Ichthyornis. Yes, you heard it right. I actually love taming Ichthyornis as an early game short amount. For the reason you may or may not expect. The Ichthyornis' main utility is to bring the fish back to you, and you harvest the fish to get the prime fish. But did you know it can do the same thing to Dodo? Yes, that's right. The Ichthyornis can make Dodo drop prime meat, which is one big reason I chose to tame it at the very beginning of the gameplay. Even if I only have something like a Parasaur, I will probably try to tame the Ichthyornis if possible. Be very eager to find a relatively low level Ichthyornis, usually around like level 20 or less, as with such a low level, you have a better chance of knocking it out with your wooden club. If anything higher than that, the risk of killing it instead of knocking it out will drastically increase. For the level 50 or higher, killing it with a wooden club is pretty much inevitable. So that's why I avoid the high level Ichthyornis. I typically just tame the low level ones and use that to kill a bunch of dodos or a bunch of fish to get a bunch of prime fish meats. And you know what I mean. And for those who think the Ichthyornis is hella annoying and once it's on aggro on you, I don't really know what to do, here's the tip. Your base movement speed, like you can actually outright Ichthyornis if you just run straight line. And if you have a bowler in your inventory, even better. You can run for straight line for like short distances. Once you create enough distance, turn back and throw the bowler at the Ichthyornis to mobilize it, and you can either kill it or knock it unconscious. Here's your choice. Within 30 seconds, of course. Now, with the annoying seagull out of the way, let's talk about the next creature. A creature that is so feared that whenever you venture into the swamp, you always had to be wary of that said creature. Well, by that hint, you probably guess which creature I'm going to talk about next. Next one is every new ARK player's biggest nightmare whenever they venture into the swamp, the Gabrasukas. The Gabrasukas may have been just as durable as a raptor, which has like 200 base health, but don't be fooled by its fragility. The main reason Gabrasukas is feared by many is that its ability to leap forward, and if you didn't dodge in time and got grabbed by its mouth, and then it's gonna chomp into death. And on top of that, when you're being attacked by the Gabrasukas, you also take the stamina drain. And the stamina drain for Gabrasukas' attack is another reason why I love taming this bad boy, since its stamina draining attack also works on wild dinos. For example, I'm right in my Capsucus. I'm using that to attack the Spino. And if you know anything about the Spino in this game, is that they are extremely fast when they decide to run. But when Capsucus is stamina to the attack, hit it several times and then suddenly Spino is just too tired to run and allow you to easily kite it or you triangulate it and easy tame. You don't have to worry about it right away though. Since you know the Spino is completely exhausted, it runs out of stamina, it could not run. Just maintain your distance and you'll be fine. It's almost there, just a few more arrows and easy Spino tame. Yeah. So now y'all learn that Capsucus is a great tame assist mount. So maybe you should consider taming one and your arsenal, right? Well, if Capsucus is enough for you, there is an alternative option though. Some of you might guess it by now, but the alternative option I prefer to is none other than Stegosaurus. Since the Stegosaurus can swap into this heavy plate mode and its impaled abilities will easily deplete the target's stamina. However, I have to address that the Stegosaurus itself have its own problems. The first and the biggest issue here being the Stegosaurus' movement speed. It is ridiculously slow when tamed. Unless the server has the Crackers Better Dinos, which the Stego is actually very fast, it's gonna take forever for you to reach that Spino. And even if you somehow manage to approach the Spino with your Stego, the battle has just begun. You had to find the right angle to use your tail and constantly hitting the Spinosaurus without it constantly hitting your Stegosaurus, of course. And as you can see here, I have to keep attacking the Spino until the crosshair is red. Since Stegosaurus cannot impale the target until the crosshair is red. Yeah, when the crosshair is red, then the Stegosaurus can impale them. The bigger the targets, the more hits is required for the crosshairs to be red. Okay, the crosshair is red, and now I'm ready to impale the Spino, in which I managed to impale it during the wind-up animation for some reason. After you impale the Spino, now you gotta ride your Stegosaurus back to safety. And since the Spino is heavily injured by the Stego, you probably have to lead the Spino to other herbivores and get killed to regain its health. Since that it will have enough health to tank all of your trained arrows without you accidentally killing it as you try to knock it unconscious. Ultimately, it comes to your personal choice, whether you want to choose the Stego or Capros to completely debilitate the creature's ability to run. That's going to do for this video. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. I really hope after watching this video, you started to like these two creatures a little bit more, as they are not entirely useless. They actually have some use. I'm the X-Allosaurus, and I'll see you in the next video.